Hey y'all, Millage Austin here. Thanks for tuning into my channel, and if this is your first time, please hit that subscribe button, and at the end of this, if you like this video, hit the like. It really does help me. I greatly appreciate it. So let's dive in about the GoPro Hero 10 case. So a few months ago, I received my GoPro Hero 10, and you may remember about all the unboxings that a lot of people did. I did my own unboxing as well, but one of the things that caught my eye was the packaging in general. If you've been around GoPro long enough, then you may remember that the 3s, the 4s, the 5s, the 6s, the 7s, maybe the 8s, I think the 8s were the last ones, they came in this long cylindrical tube with a big clear plastic dome on top where the camera sat, and you could see it and go, man, I really want that one. That's the camera for me. But the problem was that it was no good after you open it. You take that little plastic cube, look at it and go, all right, toss it off to the side, throw it in the trash. So GoPro and Insta360 and some other companies have learned from that unboxing experience what it's like and what you get to keep from the box. And they've started introducing these reusable, keepable, everyday carry containers. And it's great now that you don't throw away the entire experience. You actually get to keep something, another piece that says GoPro, that may cost you some money. And I'm sure it costs GoPro and Insta360 some money to include this, but it just makes it so much more professional, so much more cool when you do an unboxing, when you open something and you realize, hey, I've got a carry case for this now. I don't have to shove it into a backpack. I don't have to shove it into some kind of bag to figure out what you're going to do with it. But then I opened it up and I realized, it had the camera, it had a battery, it had the cords, it had a couple other things, and it had a little cardboard insert, which I've already thrown away long ago. And I was a little underwhelmed by that in general, but I was a little underwhelmed by the fact that GoPro leaves you with this cavernous space, and all they really give you is a camera, a battery, a cord, and a couple attachments. I forget which one. That one probably came with it. And you can shake it around, and next thing you know, everything's jumbled around. You got a couple other pieces. You may break something. You may scuff the camera, something like that. So I was thinking it would have been great if GoPro had included a foam insert that you can customize. So I really feel like to take it to the next level, GoPro could have included either an insert that already has a space for your camera, battery, that kind of thing, or they could have really gone the extra mile and given you a foam insert already cut to the exact specifications where you could pull out the little squares and make a spot for your camera, a spot for all the batteries that you may end up getting, a spot for your dual charger, a spot for a mini tripod and some of the other attachments. And that's also kind of where I feel like Insta360 got it right, but wrong at the same time. Insta360, if you've bought the Go 2, again, I don't know about the Go 1 or any of their other cameras, but when you open the case, you're greeted by this very organized set of materials. Now, I don't understand this, the little flap, because the way they've got this package, nothing's going to really move around anyway, so this flap could really go away. But I love the double mesh to help keep the cords and the medallion and some other things in place. I love that there's already slots for things. I can't tell you when I've used this exact piece. They could have done without that. You've got a spot for the camera, cool, you need that. I use this, okay, cool. I haven't used this. I could probably find a reason to use it on my daughter's car that I push her around in, but free up some space. I don't need it. I like this one. It's the monopod or the selfie stick attachment, so you can kind of move it around. I kind of need that one. If I've got that one, I don't need this one. So then I would really like a place to put the selfie stick, and now I've freed up some space to where I could put this up here, put the selfie stick there, because right now, as it sits, if you include everything, you're not going to be able to enclose the selfie stick. So I feel like Insta360 got it right but wrong with that. And that's where I think GoPro could go just a little bit above and beyond with the 11 by including that little foam insert. Just for reference, I paid $24 on Amazon for this Makita customizable foam insert for interlocking cases. I will throw a link down in the description, which also includes a 1/2-inch base, which I really like. So you will always have a little extra protection. And it's very customizable. It does have the little pieces that you can pull out, and you can make the different squares into whatever shape you need it to be. But I feel like GoPro really needs to take it up the next notch with the 11 and include one of those for that, because that will just, I don't know, it just makes it a little bit nicer when you're able to take better care of your equipment in the everyday carry. And again, include maybe that interlocking part so that when I put my cord up in here, including I always take one of the little bricks with me anyways, so having that up there and not being able to flick it out like that, that'd be great too. But I mean, you kind of think about it. What do you bring in an everyday carry for one of these cameras? You probably have at least one battery, but like I said, I'm going to be greedy and I'm going to take all 4 of my batteries. You're going to want your dual charger so that you can charge the batteries while not charging in the phone. Again, I know it's the Insta360 selfie stick, but I'm probably going to include the selfie stick. That way I have something to use it on. If that's the case, then I'm going to include my tripod mount. I'll probably include my mini tripod so I can set it up for time lapses. And just because I'm going to include another attachment for whatever I need. So with this, it'll just be nicer if I can put that foam insert in and end up with something a little nicer, a little neater, and not worry about everything banging around and scratching the screens on the GoPro, which, by the way, I did add the tempered glass screen protectors to this, so I'm not as worried about that anymore. So after several months of using this camera, of using this exact case, this setup for shooting time lapses, for getting some 120 frames per second, that kind of thing, that has been my one and only gripe with this camera, was the fact that I'll throw this in my bag and you'll hear it and it just sounds like you're breaking things. And then you open it up and everything is just askew. It's everywhere. If you have a GoPro Hero 10, or if you want a GoPro Hero 10, or are looking at some other cameras like that, drop a comment down below and tell me what is in your everyday carry for that camera. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button down there. I really do appreciate it. And like I said, leave a comment. Let me know what you would have in your everyday carry for a GoPro or other camera, whether it be action camera or not. I really enjoy getting to interact with you in these comments, and I will catch you in the next video.